You know one thing about Ibuki? You know why I think she's pretty good in this matchup? Just notice this, right? Notice the range that she is from Guile. And notice that she actually is one of the few characters that as she walks and blocks booms, she kind of gains a little bit of space. See that? She kind of moves like forward from the center line more than most characters will. Because of her fast walk speed, Ibuki has the ability to kind of cut down and chase Guile a little bit more than other characters. See this? Yeah, down jab, anti-air into command dash. I kind of like that. She's pretty good about walking and blocking and getting in on Guile, actually. And you couple that with stuff like EX Kunai, and it's super good. He missed his flash kick right there. Right here, this is he did standing light kick. That was supposed to be flash kick at the end. And EX Kunai, as excellent as it is, it does have a few weaknesses against Guile. Namely, yeah, when he does like forward medium kick, it can move you forward or something like that. In this matchup is incredibly good though, because Guile cannot anti-air. That is such a, this is like this block string. If you can do this block string, it adds so much to your Guile game. Jab, jab, short, boom. That's so good. Man, you're going to your first Evo next week. That was a sick. This guy Fujimura has seen it all. He tried crouching medium kick V trigger. It came out on whiff, and he knew the exact mix up to do here. He does heavy kick command dash, kunai in front. Daigo was busy trying to boom, and he tried to do down jab EX boom, and he got the buffer. It just came out on whiff. That was pretty sick. Oh, that should have been a flash kick. No kunai though for Ibuki. Yeah, he's got one now. Oh my goodness, he just ate the fattest part of Guile's boots. Can you air to air kunai if you're ready for it? Yeah, I don't know if he tried to uppercut or anti-air there and he just didn't stand up in time. You can neutral jump the kunai, yeah. Oh, that should have been flash kick. Well, it's like twice in a row he got throw baited. Down short, down jab. I guess he didn't have charge. Walk up, walk back, classic. What's the hardest part about commentating? Do you think friendships with players affect how someone would commentate a player's matches? Talking to the players is important because you get additional perspective. There it is. Yeah, take the knockdown. I like it because he just takes the corner position, right? Being friends with the players means that I can ask them questions like, hey, why would you do this in this situation? Or what do you think about this matchup? And then they'll explain it and I have additional info. That's such a good choice, I think. Taking the knockdown. Damn. You just did that. Nice whiff punish. I like that this button is whiff punishable. I think this is one of my favorite crush counter buttons because it whiffs on crouchers. Easy to whiff punish, right? It's a very whiff punishable crush counter button. It leads to a big reward, but it's risky to do. Sweep activate. Daigo has close sets with Fujimura every time. I don't know. I think that these two, they seem pretty evenly matched. Historically, Daigo is usually very, very strong against all the other Japanese players, right? In general, they almost always say that he is the strongest overall in sets. Particularly long sets. Like, almost everybody loses to him. Yeah, that's a good example of neutral jumping the kunai. This is something that somebody asked about. Neutral jumping kunai is one of the better options, right? Because when the kunai always goes diagonally. So, neutral jumping tends to be a very strong tool against it. I think he likes V-trigger too to threaten the air approach, maybe? I'm not sure. In some matchups, and in fact, in most matchups, he seems to pick VT1. But I think using the booms to push Ibuki back doesn't seem that useful in this matchup compared to having a more threatening, damaging anti-air. He threw a fierce boom after that. Most guys, I feel like, use V-skill there. Yeah. That'll happen. Crouching medium punch from Ibuki is so good. Her crush counter button is excellent. Her roundhouse, first of all, beats you teching or hitting a button. Right. But second of all, even if it crush counters a backdash, you have juggle options, right? I mean, if you have V-trigger, you can mix them up, even. But that uppercut is great. Like, you'll take that crush counter all day. And on whiff, it's incredibly fast. Well, that's pretty good. It's not the best crush counter he could have got. Yeah, that was a great choice. This right here, I wish Daigo did crouching fierce instead. But, you know, that's pretty good too. What a reaction with the Rida. Yeah, that's not real. Command dash after that, you don't have enough frame advantage to guarantee like a meaty or a mix-up. I think Daigo missed a flash kick right there. Wow, that was a great block. V-trigger? Oh, it didn't anti-air. No, kunai. Uppercut. Oh my god. You gotta uppercut those. Yeah, that's such an inconsequential hit. So is that. You don't want to buffer uppercut. It's so risky. Oh no. He's gonna EX kunai. Yeah, he had to. Jesus. What a fucking tense round in right there. He has to. EX kunai is the most obvious thing here. Because Guile, he had to have jumped this. Because regular flash kick will lose the EX kunai. So then he tries throw bait. Then Daigo tries throw bait. Then that beats his down short to try to catch Daigo. Daigo had no life, so it wasn't that scary to do. First 100 see me offline. Yeah, you overestimate the amount of time you or I will have at Evo. Or maybe you'll have time at Evo, actually. I guess as a player, you have more time. As a commentator, yeesh. An event like Evo is always busy. Wow, slide? That's a weird choice. I wonder if him doing forward fierce here actually made the slide. Yeah, I wonder if the forward fierce pulled Guile forward, which makes the slide spaced worse. Because I think he intends to slide like this. But when Guile does forward heavy punch, it pulls him forward, so the slide hits so early that it actually makes him punishable. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Nice buffer. I think he had a good read that Daigo was going to hit a button there. Tapped V skill is so powerful. I like this series. Neutral jump to boom. Down strong buffer uppercut just in case Daigo try to poke. Wow. We went right over the boom. I like backdash right there, just so that he doesn't overcommit on something. Nice whiff punish with the sweep. Yeah. I bet you he tried flash kick there. I want to see the exact choice. Does he do flash kick? He gets counter hit. So this is something. I don't know what it is, but it's counter hit. I guess that could have been backdash or something, or jump. Evo's a great event. I think if you're a fan of fighting games, you'll love it. Evo is one of those events that when you go to, it's always a blast. Oh, I think he could have swept right there, right? Even not, you know, he's chilling. Anti-air, yeah. When you don't throw a kunai there, when you don't have EX kunai or something, you can always anti-air those. Delay for the meaty, nice. You got him. That's a great read. You know that Fujimura likes to go with the V skill, right? So jab, jab, boom. He expects Daigo to poke with something here, so he uses V skill to pull his hurt box back, and Daigo reads it with the jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ryder was not far enough. See, Daigo, yeah, he's dipping like that to try to make him think he's gonna throw a boom. And he really just doesn't want to get hit by a crouching medium kick. That's why he's low blocking a lot. Yeah, you just walk up low block, walk up low block, walk up low block. Yeah, I don't know. I assume he tried flash kick or crouching fierce, and he got clipped. Although he stood up, so who knows what it was. It might have been the startup of something. I don't know. Yeah, that's actually one of the few situations where this mix-up is still threatening, right? First of all, I think that the overhead there is a great choice. Walk up overhead. He doesn't even throw tech or anything. He just gets eaten up. This mix-up, you can still do left-right in the corner. Overhead off, that's a good mix-up too, because it beats throw. Oh yeah, I like the jab check, because if Daigo gets a shimmy and you might be smoked. Sweep activate. He has to do sweep activate a lot more with VT2 than VT1. Because V-trigger 1, you can just boom activate, right? Which is great. But V-Trigger 2, you have to stick to either the EX boom or like sweep. Those are the best 2 activation moments. Got him. Nice and easy. This is why before Daigo was walking up and blocking low a lot. Because one moment where you slip up and you stand up. It'd be like that sometimes. So I could also be that, hey Sajam, that one time. I wonder who it could be. Thanks very much. Is that like a donation? What is that? It didn't show the rest of it. Did you slide into my wallet? Donate some money? Thanks very much. I'm sure he'll announce his presence in the chat room. Yep. Somersault. Man, that's so much chip. Down jab anti-air. Gee, I think that was probably a $5 donation, I'd guess. Yes, it was. Thanks very much. Somersault. Man, that's so unfortunate. Look at how much chip. This round has been a disaster. Look at how much chip he's taken from the booms. Then clean jump in. Jeez. What up, Cloud? Man, he's eating so much chip. Down jab EX boom. Daigo does this so much on pressure. We were talking about this yesterday. One of the most important defensive skills you can learn how to do in Street Fighter V is when you block a move, right, to walk back afterwards. Right, you take a little step back so that when your opponent tries to walk up throw, you can punish. See that? Down jab, EX boom. Fudo is extremely good at that too, but that's an extremely important moment in the game that you. Oh my goodness, this guy Daigo. Got him. Oh, he tried to bait the flash kick. Yeah, nice little jab check. The Cloud impression, it's too hard to do when I down jab E. Yeah, man, that's so good. Counter hit combo off a forward medium kick is really buff. Cause you just do that anyway, right? Ah, he tried to frame trap him. Right, a missed. Yeah. Oh boy. She wins in one mix-up now. He misses confirm. Shut up, Cloud. That should have been a confirm into the V-trigger. He goofed it up. I was gonna hit? No, I guess he ducked under it, yeah. He had time. Somersault. Nice. The down jab EX boom thing. So what's happening is when Daigo blocks a move, right? Before the next move connects, he's taking a slight micro walk back and then ducking again, right? He's doing it in between each of his buttons. So, you know, it's a very easy way to create additional space when you're between your opponent's block strings. And with the Guile, his down jab check is so good, right? Down jab boom is probably one of the best jab special move cancels in the game. It's so good. You'll see it soon, I'm sure. Man, he uses upside down kick on the ground so much. He tried to counter hit confirm that. I like that idea. That's good recognition from Daigo. All right, so right here, he recognizes counter hit. He tries to counter hit confirm. Fujimura recognizes it's not going to hit, so he just goes with the V skill. Nice block confirm. This sucks. Yeah, you eat a lot of chip. Yep. You cannot regular flash kick this, right? You have to V-trigger flash kick it. Regular flash kick will get counter hit a lot of the times. You have to use EX here so that you can get through cleanly. Ducking V-trigger 2, you can V-reversal it, you can back up away from it, you can try to put her in like a hit stage or something, or sorry, like a throw or something, like animation so that you don't get hit by it. There are lots of ways to check it. Ah, baited. Like, he lost so much screen space. This is what happens when you are trying to bait or react to something, right? Nervous Nick says, does Sajam know about going frame by frame with period and comma? That's what I was just doing. And also, somebody tells me that every single stream. And I've done it for years now. That's what I was doing right there. Nice punish. Did he quick rise to get that? It's alright, Nervous Nick. I just get that every single stream. Yeah. Every stream someone's like, does Sajam know about this? It's like, yes. Thank you, but yes.
When he's got no meter, Daigo just very cleverly goes into boom zone mode.
That's, man, without meter, it's hard for Ibuki to jump there. Without Kunai as a threat, yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, that's a combo. That's so unfortunate. Although he doesn't die. Oh. Yeah, take double Rida. He wanted that crush counter. Down jab, EX boom. It's so good.
Of course he closed it out with the jab.
Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem.
Jab check.